So today what I'd like to talk about is contrast and exaggeration in your lip sync. So what I've done today is I've actually kind of taken a look at some student work, and I've actually sort of gone ahead and I've done sort of an overall pass. And this is kind of the adjusted pass on screen left right here, and then this is the screen right side, the original pass. So I'll just play this side by side. And you can kind of see how what I've really tried to do is just basically make the shapes a little bit more clear and a little bit just sort of a little bit more distinct from each other. So I've gone ahead and just sort of changed the rendering a little bit, and I slowed the clip down by about 50% so we can better see sort of the differences between the two clips side by side. The overall sort of attempt that I was kind of trying to make on the screen left side was really to utilize more contrast to sort of get the mouth to feel a little bit more believable, and just to sort of give a little bit more punch to each of the shapes to be able to kind of read the sync a little bit easier. The graphic kind of opening on the screen right side to me feels a little too similar between the shapes. The negative space that's created by the open mouth, it feels like it's really just sort of like an oval or diamond shape that's sort of increasing and decreasing in size. It doesn't really feel like the lips are kind of dimensional. They're not really feeling too clear to me. And then also, because I don't really see that the teeth very well, I don't really feel like there's like the lips are really kind of opening and closing around the mouth. It feels a little mushy without kind of seeing the teeth. And also, this is why I've kind of gone in and added some lights and kind of made harden the normals. This way we can see the whole face a little bit more. I feel like the screen right side is just a little too isolated to just the mouth. It doesn't really feel like the whole mouth area, the whole lower face area is really involved in making these shapes. So the first point I really want to make is just sort of like the graphic quality of this. So overall, Ray has kind of this M-shaped top lip and this rounder bottom lip. And this really sort of gives us a lot of contrast between kind of the upper and lower lip. And it's really important to sort of maintain this sort of overall graphic shape to the upper and lower lips. This way the audience always kind of can really feel the difference between them. Especially when you're kind of closing your mouth and then opening it again, it's very easy for, especially during fast transitions, your lips to kind of get a little bit blurred, and by keeping them graphically distinct, your audience will have a better idea of kind of the landmarks of the face and have a better understanding of your lip sync overall. Also, just by sort of keeping an eye on contrast, so when you pucker the mouth, like overall just kind of making the lips a little bit more rounder. And when you stretch them, really thinning them out and kind of losing this thickness. So this way your audience will know that the lips are actually being stretched wide, and the soft tissue that make up the lips is actually being stretched flatter and thinner to sort of account for the anatomy of the character.